What's up, guys? FoxWolf here, and today we're back for 24 of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. And in competition, it's not 12 males or 12 females, it's a whopping of 8 male wrestlers. And consider if you can add the others, that's like plus 16 female wrestlers in competition. So you viewers are thinking to yourself, it's really interesting to see this. Why is this the case? Well, Sherry Martel, that's in District 1 with Bianca Belair, she has actually won the 1980s Hunger Games champion. If you guys haven't heard of Hunger Games taking on 80s wrestlers in the 80s, Sherry Martel managed to squeak out a win. Surprisingly, in District 2, with Terry Runnels and Rhea Ripley on board, Terry Runnels became the 90s Hunger Games championship, which is a little bit of a shocker there, considering she didn't do a lot of success in the 90s, except looking beautiful and such, until her hardcore championship went in the 2000s, but still. And in District 3, Jazz and Asuka, technically Jazz became the 2000s Hunger Games championship at the same time. And for Naomi, she was the 2010s Hunger Games championship. As of District 4, next to her is Becky Lynch. But what about the other wrestlers? Considering that being well done, we have Cody Rhodes in District 5, considering he's finally getting himself a huge worldwide lead of his success right now this year. Jordynne Grace is already out of nowhere as a TNA Triple Crown champion. It's going to be interesting to see what she's going to end up in. As of District 6, considering Hakura Shida has had some interesting good success in her country of Japan and somewhat around other places. The Miz, considering he's a mid-carder, and at the time after he cashed in his Money in the Bank a full decade ago to become champion, no one ever thought that in 2021, after he took the Money in the Bank belt away from Otis, the guy that did nothing to that friggin' briefcase, would cash it in again to become a 2-time WWE champion. And surprisingly, him winning a bunch of other belts, he would become the first person to become a Triple Crown, and actually he would become a Slam Crown Award, or whatever that that award is, or whatever you call it, that the Slam the Slam Cup Award or something, something whatchamacallit or something. He would actually become the Slam Cup champion twice. The first wrestler to ever do in the WWE. And considering he's a mid-card wrestler, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to look it up, but let's talk about the other wrestlers. Let's talk about R-Truth and Timeless Tony Storm. Considering that they're in two different parts of the companies, considering they have great success in both of their divisions. But guys, Samoa Joe and Io Sky, it's going to be interesting in District 8. But in District 9, guys, Alex Shelley and Kairi Sane. It's great to see Kairi Sane back in the WWE, and it's great to see her be in a great situation. Her character, and she's done a great job for what she's done, and it's pretty great to actually talk about. But guys, the last districts are completely different. As of District 10, we can talk about Kenny Omega, but Nia Jax, considering she's already in the, considering space-time continuing, if she can actually continue on winning world champions, we would have to see what's going to happen in the future as we speak of it. But in District 11, we have GCW and former CZW superstar Nick Cage and Nikki ASH. I would say Nikki Cross, but let's be honest, her character of Nikki Ash is a lot more of a fan favorite in my opinion. So, yeah, she didn't get over as much, but hey, at least she became champion at one point. And then in District 12, Brian Pillman Jr. I forgot to write Jr., but yet again, it's Brian Pillman Jr. His father, formerly known as the Loose Cannon, and Jade Cargill, former AEW and now WWE. And after looking up The Miz, it's not it's the Grand Slam champion. So he's the 25th wrestler to become the Triple Crown champion, but he's also the first, considering he was actually the 5th ever Grand Slam champion of all time in WWE under the existence of the format as the 14th overall. He's actually the first to become a 2-time Grand Slam champion twice. That's what I meant to say. All right, guys, it's been 5 minutes. I've talked boring. Let's continue with the video. Let's find out, guys, who these 24 players are in competition, guys. And guys, considering we're coming to the end of the Olympic Games, I'm also starting a NASCAR series with the VTubers, so I might as well get this thing out of my way. And even though the title says 2020 2024 Wrestlers Championships, I'm going to see what happens 5 years in the future. By 2025 to 2029, we might have 24 new other volunteers to see who's going to be in the 2025 and 2029 series. But for now, let's break it down. And in the first, wow, that was quick. Rhea Ripley destroys 2 former Hunger Games champions in the first. Wow, setting an explosion off. Man, she really started early on both of these former champions. I just didn't expect them to die that early, man. Nikki ASH runs away from the cornucopia, maybe after what she just witnessed seconds ago. Man, that was a quick way to start off competition. Dang. Jordan, Sherry, Samoa, and The Miz share everything they gathered before running. Kenny Omega discovers nothing. He just runs away. Io scares Becky, and Hikaru runs away. Asuka attacks Nia for Bianca protecting Nia and finishing Asuka. Man, that's cold. Brian Pillman runs away because Alex Shelley just snapped Jazz's neck. Another former Hunger Games champion. Damn, 3 Hunger Games champions are out, and Sherry Martel is the only one alive. Dang, that's cold. Sounds like Sherry Martel is going to die early, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Storm runs away from the cornucopia. Kyrie runs away before R-Truth runs away to get a ladder. He takes a handful of throwing knives. Jade breaks Cody's nose for a basket of bread. And Nick grabs a backpack, realizing it's empty. Or not realizing. But I'm sure it doesn't matter to him because it's a backpack. Alright, Kyrie runs away from Nikki. Hikaru receives a hatchet. And Io Sky, Nia Jax, and Cody Rhodes starts fighting. And Nia Jax runs away, and Io Sky, former women's champion, defeats the current WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Dang. Wow. The Miz, Tony Storm, Becky hunt for other tributes. Jordan and Brian split up. And R-Truth tends to Nick's wounds. Okay. Sherry, Jade, Bianca, Shelly, and Samoa hunt for other tributes. Rhea chases after Kenny. And look at that. Man, 5 tribute cannons. Oh, man. And look, these 3 are former Hunger Games winners. Former Hunger. Like, she's the 90s, she was the 2010s, and she was the 2000s Hunger Games championship on my channel. And they died early in the game. Guys, Sherry Martel is going to die early in this video, so I just know she's going to die. Tony thinks about winning. I believe her. Kyrie looks at the night sky. Alex pushes Brian Pillman off a cliff during a knife fight. Dang it. Bianca severely injures Nia and leaves her to die. And Hikaru Ashida goes to sleep. R-Truth receives clean water. Sherry receives medical supplies. Becky convinces Kenny Omega to snuggle with her. Convincing Kenny to snuggle with her with this facial expression. This face right here tells you want to sleep with him. Right. Yeah, let's just pretend I didn't see that. My bad. Rhea questions her insanity. Io tends to Samoa's wounds. Nick Cage cannot handle the circumstances. Dang. Wow. Um, I did not expect that to happen. Nikki stays awake. The Miz questions his insanity, and Jay defeats Jordan, but just spares her life. Yeah. And look at this. We're in day 2 already, and a lot of tributes are dying quickly. Becky is picked by thorns. Tony Storm discovers a river. Alex discovers a cave while Bianca diverts Hikaru's attention and runs away. Jade is picked by thorns. Io discovers a cave while Rhea chases after Kenny Omega. Damn, every female is just going after Kenny Omega. This is ridiculous. They just really like this guy. Look at him. Look at his belts. Look at his face. All the ladies just love Kenny Omega. This is great. Samoa Joe makes a swing shot. The Miz picks flowers. Sherry receives fresh food to fill up that gorgeous cake of hers. Nikki sets Jordan on fire. Friggin' Triple Crown TNA Triple Crown Jordan is set on fire by this jobber. Sheesh. R-Truth defeats Kairi Sane in a fight, but he decides to spare her life. 4 more cannons are out, guys. 9 tributes are gone in the first 2 days. Alright, and R-Truth thinks about home. The Miz convinces Sky to snuggle with him. Okay. Kairi stays awake all night. Bianca and Tony Storm huddle for warmth. Now that's going to be an interesting thing there. Sherry and Jade sweep in shifts. Okay. Hikaru thinks about home. Nikki attempts to start a fire, considering she already set someone on fire with a Molotov. But she's unsuccessful, so only God knows how she failed. Becky tries to treat her infection, and Rhea looks at the night sky. Alex cries himself to sleep, and Samoa strangles Kenny Omega with a rope. Damn it. I feel bad for Kenny Omega. I think he should have deserved to live a lot longer. Becky shoots an arrow and misses Alex Shelley and kills Tiny Timmy Storm. Oh, God, no. Oh, I really wanted Tony Storm to win. Oh, man. Oh, Sherry discovers a river. R-Truth receives fresh food. Sky silently snaps Hikaru's neck. Rhea practices her archery. The Miz and Nikki Ash track down and finish off Bianca Belair. And we have Samoa Joe overhearing Kairi and Jade talking in the distance, while there's 4 more tributes gone. Guys, I feel like a lot of females are passing away one by one. There's 16 females and 8 males, and it seems like a lot of females are dying quick. I feel like the male wrestlers might win this. Kairi, Sherry, and Sky discuss the game, what might happen in the morning. Rhea and Samoa run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Truth and The Miz huddle for warmth, and Alex Shelley unknowingly eats toxic berries. Whew. Nikki receives fresh food, and we have Jay screaming for help while Becky sets up camp for the night. Samoa questions his insanity. Truth overhears Kairi and Io talking in the distance. We just hope they have a good idea of what they're going to talk about. Becky steals from Rhea Ripley while she isn't looking. You better watch out for that woman's cake, because she's gonna get you with that. Becky should have never done that. Nikki makes a wooden spear. The Miz fishes. Jade bleeds out. Oh, damn. And Sherry hunts for other tributes. Dang it. Dang, I really wanted Jade Cargill to survive as well. 2 more cannon shots are out, ladies and gentlemen. We're in night 4. Sherry receives a hatchet. Nikki, Io, Rhea, and Becky sleep in shifts. Samoa and R-Truth sleep in shifts. Kairi's gone by dysentery, and The Miz tries to escape. Damn. Which means we have 7 tributes left, guys. 5 females and 2 males. And guys, I feel like the male wrestlers are catching up. Each female is dying one by one. And not for long, as the feast cornucopia is replenished with everything you can get from the family, not only R-Truth accidentally steps on a landmine, not only Rhea Ripley finds Becky Lynch and severely injures her with a stink face and leaves her to die in suffocation of her stink face, but Nikki, Io, Sherry track down Samoa Joe, which means we have 4 females left. And here I thought R-Truth and Samoa Joe had it, and Karma was such a B. Oh man, I don't know how Nikki, Io, and Sherry finished off Samoa Joe. This is a big dude, but still. Like, Nikki doesn't have a lot of powers. Sky has interesting skills, but not to take out big men. Sherry Martel has wrestled against men, but not with a thong on. So maybe she managed to stink face Samoa Joe, and the two of them killed her while he was enjoying it. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And now we come to day 5, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki receives clean water. Sherry discovers a cave. Io goes hunting. And Rhea camouflages herself in the bushes. Guys, 5 days into competition, and we have 4 females. And one of them is trying to become a 2-time Hunger Games championship winner. And guys, I swear to you viewers, if Sherry Martel does win, I'm going to upload a couple more videos of the SummerSlam 92 video. And that's a promise. Nikki and Io sleep in shifts. Rhea receives fresh food. Also, Sherry tries to sing herself to sleep. Have we ever heard her sing before? Anyway, come out to day 6, and Rhea does not survive long. Oh, Rhea Ripley's butt was already so hungry, it died with her. It's tough, man. Nikki receives medical supplies, Sky receives fresh food, and, well, Sherry gets nothing but searches for firewood. And now, guys, we're coming to night 6. We're almost at the first week of competition. Sherry Martel sets up an explosive and killing Io Sky and Nikki Ash, which means winner, winner. Sherry, the sensational Sherry Martel, is the 2020 and 2024 Hunger Games Championship with 3 kills. And these were team kills she was involved in. Well, not the end, but dang. And look at these. Both had 3 successful kills. That's a lot for these 4 females to make it to the top. Dang. Becky got 1. Joe and The Miz got 1. Bianca got 2. Storm got 1. Man, neither. Guys, I'm shocked how these 3 died early in the game. Guys, look at this. 1 male wrestler was going down a little bit from a 3, 4, and 5. Barely. Some were barely falling. From Cody to Brian, and then Nick. I'm shocked of how he passed. And Kenny. When I thought there were only 4 wrestlers left, I thought they all had it in the bag. It seemed like the male wrestlers had it. Just Alex Shelley got unlucky, and well, The Miz just... well, feel bad for him, but man, Joe and R-Truth. Oh man, the positions of competition, guys. And District 3 did not get out to a good start, ladies and gentlemen. That's a shocker. A huge shocker. And oh man, it's the way it goes, guys. And everything here, just out of it. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's it, guys. Like 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. 19, guys. Freaking unbelievable. That's just... I just don't know what to say, guys. And even though all I can say is, guys, congratulations, because This was a pretty good game, guys. I really loved it, and I hope you viewers enjoyed this 20-minute video. Competition was really crazy for the females, considering how they were going down one by one, but lucky that they had more than men, which got back Sherry Martel. And guys, that is the end for not just the Hunger Games and the Wrestling Championship, because I'm out of ideas. I'll just have to wait 5 years to find 24 more new champions and to see if Sherry Martel can come back to retain her crown. But guys, tomorrow is the closing ceremony for the Olympic Games. So stay tuned to that, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said, Foxwolf out.